All right, so she has a dog that she knows that is dying in this email. And she's about to ask her boss for days off to spend an entire week with the dog before she has to put the dog down, right? If you have something going on in your life and you want to share it with us, we'll turn around and give it to Bert Show fam all around the country and try to get you some advice. This is a real touchy one here. Bert Show, help me out. I'm in a lot of pain. I've grown up with our family dog. She's 16 and in really bad health. Without getting into the specifics, her quality of life is so bad and getting worse every day. Man, you guys have seen dogs deteriorate, right? Family members like that. It's heartbreaking. It really is. My vet has given him painkillers, but said the humane thing to do would be to say goodbye to him. It's heartbreaking for me. After a lot of thought and prayer, I've decided to do what's best for Taylor and put her to sleep. The earliest time my vet could do is next Wednesday. So we're talking about a week from today. I want to spend every second with her until then, doing all the things she loves. So here's my question. Can I tell my boss why I want this time off work? I'm not eligible for a vacation for 6 months at this, because this is a relatively new job. Would the boss look at me differently if I took the next week off from work to spend time with my dog? She really is like a family member. And if this was like my sister, I know my boss would understand, but it's a dog, and I'm afraid my boss will look at me differently. Please help. 1-855-BERT Show.
It's really none of your boss's business what you need the part-time off for, right? You just need time off, but you don't need to tell them what it's for.
I mean, she can certainly ask, but if she's not eligible for vacation, I mean, they might ask why, but you're right. Like, they don't have to disclose, but it can easily get denied because, you don't have the vacay.
Yeah, I guess
it's a new job, so that might come into play too.
That's a good point, Mo. Yeah, and let's play this out in the real world. If it was a day or two, like, hey, boss, I need Monday and Tuesday off. I'm going through some things. Then maybe, I mean, it's not, you don't legally, I think, have to tell them. But if you're asking for 7 days off, I think the boss is probably entitled to ask why you need an entire week if you just started working there.
I would ask because everybody has really kind of pivoted and adapted to our new normal and working from home. And so I would just ask if I could work from home for the next week because I have something at home I have to take care of.
I would do the same. And I would, if I had to specify, I would say that a family member is dying. I mean, you don't have to say which one, and it's not a lie. You do consider your dog a part of your family.
Yeah. I mean, she says that here also, that if it's her sister, certainly it wouldn't even be a question. But if you say family member, that's pretty open-ended.
Yeah.
Okay. 1-855-BERT Show. Hey, Sierra.
Hi. So honestly, I think, do I think she needs a week? I don't think so. But as someone who's lost a pet before, the days after, the first 2 days, are going to be the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say maybe like 1 or 2 days prior, to have that time with her. Do I think she needs a week? No, but she will need a couple days after just because that's where it's going to hit the most, and it's going to be really hard.
Thank you for calling. I'd love for supervisors to call. Like if an employee comes to you, what's the reality of this and tells you the truth here? How are you meeting that? 1-855-BERT Show. Kristen.
Well, let's put you in the hot seat as our supervisor.
Oh, I don't want to.
So I come to you, and one of my dogs is dying, and I want a week off from the show to spend as much time as I can with Leroy because he's the oldest.
Yeah, I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
A week is kind of wily.
It's a lot of time.
Let me translate what Bert just said. You got to effing be kidding me.
That's my inner voice. By the time it came out of my mouth, it would sound more compassionate. But yeah.
Now, how about this? So then I come to you and I'm like, hey, I would like to work from home for the next week because Leroy is dying and the vet can't put him down until the next week. And so I just want to spend as much time as I can with him.
Of course.
There you go.
Not even a problem. But we have the kind of job where you can do that. We don't know what she does. Hey, Carly, good morning.
Hey, so I actually had something similar to this. My dog passed away and everything. But when I started a new job, I it was actually for my sister's wedding. I hadn't earned my PTO yet. So when I asked for the time off, I prefaced it in the sense where I was like, hey, so if you give me these days off, when I earn my PTO, you can deduct that from whatever I get from my PTO. And that might sway them a little bit more, showing that you want to stay at that job long term.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling. Thank you.
You can haggle.
You can
Everything's
negotiate.
negotiable.
Right.
It's like in Europe.
It's like a swap meet. Hey, Matt, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So this is heartless, I'm sure, to say this out loud and on the air, but if you're in a 90-day probation period earning your stripes at a job, I'd let her go. This tells me that this person's not going to be reliable, and I'm hearing advice from the Bert Show to lie to her employer about why she's not there. I feel like this is what's wrong and how staffing and positions have changed so dramatically with employers and employees lately. That's my 2 cents.
So, yeah, I appreciate you calling a lot. So you're saying that just for the ask, you would fire her?
No, for laying out for a week and not being honest about it. If you need a day or two for personal time, that happens. We all need mental health days.
Mm-hmm.
But to take over a week of time off on a new job while you're under probation, the scales are flipped there. This is,
He's got a problem with us saying it's a family member and not coming clean with us.
Oh, I was like, who lied? I didn't lie.
What's the lie?
I was ready to lie.
It was our
said
new truth.
A family member. Right.
Hey, my dog was my family member. I ain't gonna lie.
The Bert Show.